It's always 3 sides to a story, maybe 4. I'ma tell 2.5. Maybe I don't know how to be a friend. I don't know. Like, damn. Back the fuck up.
Don't let this little body fool your eye like piranhas. Make a bitch take a bow like my name Rihanna. Now she buying 7 rings like I'm Ariana.
Hold on, check. Drink some water. Huh, fatty? You want it? He like water bottles. He like anything that my hands touch, honestly. Cause you nasty. You want to lick where my lips been. What's going on, J Squad? Plum Squad. It's your girl Jay. You already know. Welcome back to J Vibes. Where there's a whole lot of great vibes going on. Big period. Even though this video is what it is, it's still a whole lot of great vibes going on. I don't give a fuck what nobody say. Before we get into the video, you guys, please make sure you are subscribed to my channel. Make sure you give this video a thumbs up. Make sure you comment down below because I'm definitely gonna need some feedback. I want to hear what you gotta say. Share the video too. Make sure your bell is turned on so you don't miss no notification about when you're going to be dropping these videos. So I didn't really plan on making this video. I kind of went back and forth on the fact if I should make this video, if I shouldn't, but I think it's a bigger picture that needs to be addressed. So before we even get to that, I gotta tell the story, and then we can get to the end of it to expose the bigger picture, if there's even a bigger picture. It's been about 2 weeks now. I no longer have a best friend. We're no longer friends, period. Actually, I'm about to give the story time of how a fan became a friend that turned into a best friend, and now we're just no longer nothing at all. Yes, she started off as a fan supporter. We initially started to communicate via DM on Instagram. I know for a fact that, you know, she just made it known that, you know, she want to meet up, whatever the case may be. Okay, cool. So she's a flight attendant. I believe she had like a layover or a stop here in Charlotte. The first time we were supposed to have meet up, I stood her up. It wasn't my intentions. I literally had fell asleep. This is when I was back in my other apartments. We made up for it. I met up with her. I'm going in thinking like, you know, don't talk too much. Don't be telling like all my business. Let's just see what she knows. You know, just be myself. Hopefully she gonna be herself, because I've had bad interactions with meeting up with some of my supporters, whether they wanted to fuck me, be with me, drug me, get me high, get me drunk, take advantage of me, just all these secret agendas and bad intentions. So I'm just like, you know, just walking on eggshells going into the situation because I don't know what's to come from it. But you know, everything ended up being cool. We exchanged numbers. She had my number, we're communicating, you know, checked up on each other, wish you have a good day, good week, whatever the case may be. It was just like a lot of positive things, a lot of positive energy, and I fuck with it, cool. So at that time I was in school, wrapping things up. She actually came to both of my graduations because I graduated twice. She did like let me know that she wanted to be there to support me. And so, you know, my response was just like, yeah, you know, I'm cool with that. You definitely, you know, are invited. You can definitely come. I'm like, yeah. You're invited, you can come. I'm a loner, I do everything alone. I'm fine with that. When I wanna do something, I get up and go, and I just do it. I'm never like, oh, you know what, next month I do got a trip. Let me see if my cousin wanna go. Let me see if my sister wanna go. Let me ask my best friend. I'm not that type of bitch. And I'm saying that for a reason. Keep that in mind. I'm starting to peep. I think it was more so like this year. I'm starting to peep how like, every time I get ready to do something, I'm being questioned on why you didn't invite me, why you didn't tell me, why you don't plan this for us. And it's like shade behind it. It's like always something that's shady behind it. So last year, Thanksgiving, my cousin asked me to go on a cruise with her. Now, she asked me to go on this cruise because the people that she was going with, it was seeming as if everybody was going with like their significant other. She did invite somebody, and then she didn't know they were going. And then she came back and said, hey, if that person do decide to go, are you okay if you don't go? And I ain't gonna lie, I didn't want to go. But I'm like, hell, like, no, girl, I'm not gonna be mad. Like, just let me know what's up. They ended up not going, so I ended up going on the trip. We had a great fucking time. Like, I'm not tripping. So we on this cruise. That was Thanksgiving. This birthday that just passed, it was really chill. On my actual birthday, I didn't have any plans, and that's what I wanted to be. I thought my nephew was gonna be born on my birthday, but he was born 2 days before my birthday, and that's really all that I wanted, was to see my nephew, because he was just born on the 20th, and my birthday is the 22nd of January. So I went to South Carolina and I got to see him. I did get my hair done because that Friday I had the photo shoot. Now, in between January up until March, I'll say April, I met somebody. And at the end of March, I had a trip to go out of state to go meet that person. I did communicate that with my ex-best friend. The way me and her communicate is not on an everyday basis. That's very important to clock. We don't talk every day. We might talk this week and we might not talk again till like next week or maybe 2 weeks. Who knows? I share my location with her, so she already knows where I am. When I met up with this girl, she called me. The way me and her talk, like, sometimes it's aggressive. It be like, hey, bitch. It's like that kind of talk, like homegirl to homegirl. But I feel like, and of course, everybody don't like to be talked to like that. Everybody don't like to be addressed like that. So I just felt like when she was trying to introduce herself, or for the first time through like FaceTime speak to the girl that I was currently with at that time, the way she was speaking to her, I didn't like it. It was like, and where's she at? And I'm her best friend, and you better be taking care of her, because I don't play about her, and you better be treating her right. I didn't like nothing about that. It was embarrassing, and I'm like, I don't know why she acting like that. I'm back home now. Some weeks go by, and my cousin's birthday is coming up. My cousin told me that she's coming to Charlotte. I automatically know what that means, because anytime she comes to Charlotte, she either wants to go get crab legs, we go to this restaurant, if not both, and she just want to chill, she just want to vibe. Maybe go touch some grass, maybe do something nature-wise, but it's real, it's always chill, it's always low-key, it's never like nothing crazy. Some weeks go by, maybe a month, I take a trip to Miami to do what I needed to do. Some weeks go by, maybe a month, I went out of state, I'm back home. My cousin hit me up, and my cousin, she is yoga certified. So it was the first day of summers. It was sun salutation. We did 108 sun salutation. She invited me to go to Greenville, South Carolina. It wasn't really like a retreat, because we turned up, we had fun. But for the first day of summer, we did do 108 sun salutation. We did that. Prior to my cousin inviting me out for the sun salutation, I'll put on my Instagram, vacation starts tomorrow. My ex-best friend, like as soon as she seen it, she texted me. And it was like, why don't we ever plan anything, best friend? Like, it's just like the unnecessary extra shit that's behind it. I'm annoyed, but I'm trying to not have this certain energy going into the trip. I'm trying to explain to her that that wasn't a trip that I planned. I got invited on that on that trip. Then she brought up, then she had the nerve to bring up how, well, even when your cousin came down for her birthday, like you didn't include me. And she made the comment of, you know, I'm cool with cousin, or at least I thought I was. I don't have a problem with cousin. Mind you, this is my cousin's birthday. Her plan was to come to Charlotte. I'm not ever just immediately thinking, oh, somebody's coming to Charlotte to vibe, to chill, or to celebrate their birthday. Let me reach out to them to invite. Like, I'm just not thinking like that. She just started bringing up, you know, shit. And I'm like, okay, well, didn't know you felt no way about that. You clocking shit that happened like 3 months ago. What was the point of that? By the end of that whole conversation, it was like, well, have fun. I didn't like that, because I'm gonna have fun regardless. When I got back from that trip, like, it was a conversation that needed to be had between me and my ex-best friend, but I wasn't trying to have that conversation during my trip, because I'm trying to enjoy my trip. Like, I wasn't trying to have a certain type of energy, a certain type of vibe, like bad, negative, or just tense for no reason. I wasn't trying to have that, you know, going into the trip. So I was like, I'm gonna deal with that when I get back home. When I got back home, we talked about it. I was very open in hearing what she had to say. I took accountability. I apologized. I let her know that I understood. You know, I told her how I felt, how I was reviewing things. She basically, you know, responded back with, you know, no, that's not what I meant in that type of way. Okay, whatever the case may be. Now we're at present time right now. This woman that I met, who I've been seeing, she's now coming to Charlotte to come visit me. So here it is, I'm having company, and not gonna lie, like, I knew that she was coming, but I don't be just running to be like, oh shit, I gotta tell my best friend, like I gotta tell her. I don't know, like, so eventually, I think maybe 3 days, that's probably not accurate, but eventually, whenever we just normally just hit each other up, I think she reached out to me or I reached out to her, I don't know, that doesn't matter. But in that conversation, I was like, you know, such and such is coming. She had the nerve to say, I don't know nothing. I don't know what's going on with you, but that's not her first time saying some shit like that. And it irks my nerves because what's the point of saying that if I'm telling you? If I'm telling you that something is going on or something is happening, what is the point for you to respond, I don't know nothing, when I'm in the midst of telling you? Me and her, we do not talk every day. It don't be every fucking day. I kid you not. As soon as she got here, and when I say she, I'm talking about the woman that I've been going out of state to go, okay, we on the same page. As soon as she got here, this girl is messaging me every single day. What are you doing? What are y'all doing? How is it? What have y'all been doing? And it's like, damn, like, are you checking with me or are you checking on her? Like, what's going on? Also, she was letting me know that she was going to try to get one of her stops to be in Charlotte because she wanted to meet the woman. She was here for damn near a fucking week. I'm like, okay, yeah, that's cool. I thought it was a little off, but I'm not trying to make a big deal about it, right? On the very first day, bro, the very first day that the girl is here, because my cousin was also here too, because my cousin did her hair. The very first day, by that night, she FaceTimed me. And I think it was her mom's birthday. So she FaceTimed me, and it was very weird, I'm not gonna lie. Like, the shit was fucking weird, bro. She FaceTimed me, and it's her, she's in the kitchen with her mom, and then it's a 3-way call with her wife. I'm on this FaceTime, and you know, I'm being considerate. I'm like, is that your mom? Because I never met her mom before. I've met the wife mom, but I never met her mom. I'm like, oh, is that your mom? I'm like, happy birthday. Do you not know this girl was like, yes, that is my mom, and you're welcome. The fuck am I thankful for? Like, that shit was fucking, that just threw me off because it was so much energy behind it. Like, and you welcome, like, I'm welcome for what? I'm thanking you for what? Okay, cool, whatever. Again, she kind of already let me know that she was gonna try to get a stop in Charlotte because she wanted to meet the girl. So the day comes and she texts me and she was like, do y'all got time to see me or not? And I'm like, yeah. I'm like, you know what time? She told me the time, and I'm like, okay, well, at this time, which ran into the time that she was thinking, I'm like, we already have a reservation for something. And I asked her what time she was leaving. She said she was gonna leave till tomorrow morning. So boom, I said, okay, we can meet later if you want. She never responds to that message. The day goes by, and it's like, you know, she's still doing her everyday check-in. What are y'all doing? Where y'all, like, just asking, like, what y'all doing? Where y'all at? All this other stuff. Like, all this stuff that should just be so irrelevant to her. Like, girl, let me enjoy the woman's time, and let's catch up when she leaves. Like, every day you asking me what we doing. Like, damn. Back the fuck up. No, dead ass, I'm not playing. I'm at the reservation. I do believe I was on TikTok live, and I see a text, and she's asking me like, how is the painting? That's when we were painting the bears, if you've seen the last video. She asked me how's the painting. I can't respond at that moment because I'm on fucking live. I don't have no other device but this phone. And so I'm on live, and I see her text message, and you know, I'm like, okay, it's noted. I'll text her when I leave here. And that's what I did. When we left there, I'm texting her. She literally texted me as soon as I got on the highway. She was like, so where y'all going now? I don't know if the girl was tracking me, just staring at my location. I don't fucking know, bro. And I'm like, you know, we about to go back to the crib. You pulling up with a question mark? I can, just trying not to impose on date night. As I'm pulling into the crib, I text her and I said, we chilling. I said some shit like that. Now, this is the thing. She will say like little things like, I don't want to intrude. I don't want to intervene. Or as she said, I don't want to impose on date night. And this is my thing. If your intuition, if your gut is telling you that you are an intruder or intervening, then you need to go with your gut. But I never said that. You're not intervening on anything and we at the crib chilling. And I wouldn't even let you intervene on a date night. Like, if I'm on a date, then why am I inviting my homegirl? That don't even make no sense. So if I'm asking you, if you pulling up, then why in the fuck are you telling me that you don't want to impose on date night? It's not a date at my crib. Like, I don't know. I was just fucking annoyed. Like, I'm not gonna lie. And so when she told me she was out, like, you know, crib is cute, nice, I've been there. And then as I'm pulling in, I said, we here chilling. Some hours went by. So many things bother me in that message. You telling me that you're gonna catch her another time. It's still so much time in the day. Why you can't pull up? And then for you to say that, for you to come all the way over here, she was only 20 minutes away. She making it seem like she had to travel fucking 30, 45 minutes. I don't fucking know. To say to come all the way over there to stay for a minute, why would you only stay for a minute? She could have literally have been here when she sent that message and vibe for like 2, 3, maybe 4 hours. I don't think we left the crib till like damn near midnight that night. I think it was going on midnight when we left out to go to this bar. But then for her to mention catching Ubers, you do that anyway. I mean, ain't this how you got to Crave? You had an Uber? So now you don't want to take an Uber to come to the crib and chill. Okay, all that shit was bullshit. I realized I haven't heard from her. So I called her. I'm like, what you doing? She said, oh, I just got to the room 10 minutes ago. Bro, when that girl texted me to ask me if I had time to see her or not, that was at 11:46 a.m. Okay, I told her I had a reservation at 3 p.m. I got out that reservation, that was at 6:37. I think I gave her a call like damn near 10 o'clock at night. 3.5, maybe 4 hours went by and I ain't heard from her. So I called her. Cause I'm like, you know, cause we over here chilling, drinking, having a good fucking time. Conversation was, you know, going out later that night. So I called my best friend. She just got to the room 10 minutes ago. It bothered everything in me because I'm sitting here thinking, so you telling me that you sat at this spot from 6:39 all the way up to damn near 10 o'clock at night. You just sat there. Like y'all, we gotta make this make sense. She told me that she was having hookah and eating food. Cool. It don't take 3 hours for no food to be ordered and come out. And if you smoking that hookah within 3 hours, you got it repacked maybe twice. Maybe 3 times if the shit was fucking trash. But instead of having a hookah, eating your food, and then pulling up, you decided to just sit there, vibe, chill. And instead of pulling up, you went to your room to just sit and chill and relax until you leave the next morning. Like, where was all that energy of y'all got time to see me or not? You fucking text me every fucking day, ask me what we doing, where we at, how was this, how was that? Like, it didn't make no sense to me. So I turned the fuck up. I spazzed, you know. And every time she was trying to speak, it was just so like, no, that's not what happened. It was just giving bullshit, and it was giving excuse after excuse after excuse. But mind you, bro, I wholeheartedly feel like if I never had called her, if I never had addressed the fact that, damn, you could have been over here, but you decided to sit and chill for hours and hours and hours, and now you at the hotel room, from you leaving that spot, waiting on your Uber to take you to the fucking room, you didn't even think, hell, you've been texting me every fucking day, any fucking way. Why did you not just hit me up and be like, hey, are you still at home? Because I'm ready to pull up now. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, we could have just communicated, but you ain't do that. You just ate food, had a hookah, went to the hotel, and I don't know, like, you bent over backwards to come meet this woman that I'm fucking with, to not meet her. Fuck all that. You bent over backwards anyway to meet a woman, but you don't be bending backwards for me, like, just to come and chill and vibe with me. I have been to that woman's house, I don't know how many times. Like, when I have free time, I make time. That is what spending time is. When you take time out of your free time to dedicate it to spending it with somebody else, that is spending time. Now, when we had to have that whole conversation about me going on that retreat with my cousin and her bringing up how I didn't invite her to my cousin's birthday and trying to question me on why I don't plan trips for us, and it's like she putting everything on my plate, but damn, what the fuck are you gonna do? You know what I'm saying? And the only place that she ever invited me to, she was trying to invite me and the girl that I'm talking to, and it's like, damn, like, let me get to know her first before you try to invite us somewhere as a couple, and we're not even a couple. You know what I'm saying? I felt like it was too early when she had tried to invite me and the girl to go on a trip with her and her wife in a whole nother state. I'm trying to get to know her myself, and you already trying to plan trips for us to do together. Like, again, you always trying to bring up how we don't plan no trips together, we don't do that, but that should be something that we should be experiencing as homegirl and homegirl. Why it gotta be homegirl, wife, me, and somebody I'm fucking with, or homegirl, wife, and me? Like, why it just can't just be me and you? I'm not sure, but at that time I just felt like it was just too early for that. And I'm not gonna lie, like, it wasn't like, oh hell yeah, I want to do that. It wasn't nothing that I really want to do, so I really didn't give a fuck. I'm not gonna lie, just keep that 100. Anywho, so I spazzed. I'm cussing her dog out. I'm cussing her flat out. Like, I don't even give a fuck. That liquor was influencing me. How I felt was influencing me. All the shit that I've been having to just take from her and listen from her was influencing me on all the reasons on why I was giving it to her. And every time, again, she was trying to speak, it was just giving bullshit, lies, and it may not have been a lie, but it was giving bullshit and excuses. She ended up hanging the phone on me. Okay, cool. I think a few minutes went by, I called her wife, she didn't answer. Cool, I'm not tripping. So when she sent that message, when I finally looked at it, it was going on 10 o'clock. That's when I called her, that's when I cussed that ass out. Boom. So the next day, her wife calls me. And you know, her wife is like, you know, saying she just want to hear both sides because she's trying to understand both sides of it. Wanted me to understand my ex-best friend's point. And I'm like, I'm not. I've had it up to here just with like everything that's kind of like happened throughout this whole year, for real. Like, you clocking my cousin's birthday, how you wasn't invited. You clocking how I'm putting on social media. I post on my close friends, you know, a picture, and at the bottom it was like, you know, I love you, baby, or something like that. She gonna text me and tell me something, you love someone? Ain't that what the fuck I said? I don't like to ever post something on social media and then you immediately texting my phone trying to clock some shit or question me what the fuck I just put on my social media. I didn't like shit like that. So I just felt like I just had it up to here with the obsessed shit. Like, I don't know, and maybe I just don't know how to be a friend, or maybe I just don't need to have friendships like that. The only person I want obsessed with me is the bitch that I'm fucking. Like, girl, love me to death, love me a lot, don't play about me, care about me, but I don't know. And I'm probably just popping shit. She's probably not obsessed with me, but that's what the fuck it was giving. Cool. At the end of it all, you know, her wife was asking me like, where do I see, you know, this friendship going? And I didn't really have an answer for it because, I mean, at the end of the day, it's kind of like, I don't know. But if it's gonna keep being in events like this, then I don't want it. Like, it's not making no sense. Like, it's stress. Feeling like I can't even post on my social media when I'm about to move. Like, when I'm about to go out of town or spend time with my family, or shit, family come and spend time with me. Like, why do I have to feel the pressure of, damn, I didn't invite my best friend, I'm such a fucked up person? Like, you know what I'm saying? Why can I not chill with my bitch and not be questioned every fucking day about what we doing, how it's going, when you don't even text me every day to ask me what I'm doing, how it's going with me every day? It is not making no sense. It would be different if that's what she already did. Like, yeah, that's my best friend, but she texts me every day. She always asks me what I'm doing every day. She always asks me what I got going on every day. Like, damn, I can't even chill between her legs for real because you keep asking me what I'm doing, what I got going on. I'm trying to eat pussy and you asking me. Let me reel it back in. This is what really put the on top. Maybe like an hour or two after I got off the phone with her wife, she texts me. Y'all, I never responded. I was just like, wow. Who? Fake. Wow. She ended up blocking me on social media. That shit didn't bother me because my social media is already public. That social media shit don't bother me. This is what I did. I blocked her on that motherfucking phone. That's that. In the bigger picture, if you're gonna come to my life as a friend, know who you're trying to be friends with. If I'm friends with somebody, I want them to allow me to be their friend how I know how to be a friend. Not trying to force me and mold me to be who they want me to be. I wanna always and forever be myself. And if I can't be myself, that's a problem. Like, you accepted me for who I was then. Now that we have come to this point, it's like you're trying to change how I move. You know what I'm saying? I'm always gonna move how I move, period, okay? Like, when I was friends with you in 2022, 2023, 2024, and I was traveling, I wasn't overly like, oh, let me hit you up. I had a phone call. Just long story short, I just feel like you should just accept people for who they are, and that's just that. And I think I should take my own advice, but that's not the type of person that, not like that. Maybe I'm tripping, I don't know. Maybe I'm right, I don't know. It's really not about me being right or wrong. It's just really just always just speaking my truth, and I think that's just what that is. At the end of the day, I'm allowed to always speak on whatever I went through, and if you did some fucked up shit to me, then guess what? That's for you to deal with. That concludes that, you guys. I'm good, I'm forever straight. Just wanna let you know that the best friend application is back open. But I'm signing out to you guys until the next video. Bam!
You bitches is really funny though, like, for anybody out there that's like just trying to focus on you, just focus on you, baby girl. J vibes, you know the vibes, you know what the fuck going on, and I'm out this bitch.